pursue the stone.
Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix, the Forgotten City. In last Let's Play, we had our bow, so we decided to explore the underground, whatever it's called, and there's more than just one guy down there. There was the daughter of the governor, put there by the governor.
The water they have lost.
Because she found a way out, I guess. We also confirmed my theory, mostly, at least in the game, that we're all dead, and carried her by Karen, or Carry On. Now we're gonna talk to her.
Just as the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world, so this place accepts all the souls. But it does not notice the crowds that come. Say it. Speak its name. Then it is true. I was right.
As far as we know.
I thought I saw it, but when the rest of them could not, I kept thinking I must have gone insane. I had to tell myself it was true over and over again, until I wasn't sure if I was deceiving myself. I must apologize if my words seem cryptic. I'd found comfort in reciting the Metamorphoses by our great poet Ovid. He gives such an uncanny description of this place. I cannot help but wonder if he himself came here. Would you like to hear it?
Okay, it is kind of funny that she's like, I'm very crazy and stuff like that, and it's like, oh yeah, I believe your theory, and she's like, oh, really? You believe my theory? Oh, then I guess I'm not crazy, I'm just gonna talk like a normal person.
I will do my best to remember the relevant verse. There is a downward path, gloomy with fatal yew trees. It leads through dumb silence to the infernal regions. The sluggish Styx exhales vapor, and by that way, the shadows of the newly dead descend, entombed with full rites, and the ghosts of those, at last, given proper burial. The wide, thorny waste is cold and pallid, and the newly arrived shades are ignorant of the road that leads to the Stygian city, where Black Dis has his cruel palace. As the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world, so this place accepts all the souls, and is never too
20.
small for any populace, nor notices the crowds that come. There the bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone. Some crowd the forum, some the house of the ruler of the depths. Others follow their trades, imitating their previous lives. And still others incur punishment. I hope I have done it justice, and now we share a secret. It's as if you've lifted a great burden from my shoulders. Thank you, friend. I think I should rest.
I'm kind of wondering if we're going to give the guy we meet all the things for him to do and stuff. No?
Back again.
Okay, we haven't seduced her. Or we've already tried to seduce her. Okay, I think we should go all the way up there to try and prevent the guy from not killing himself. No, wait. Prevent the guy from killing himself. Yoink. It's kind of funny we have a regular bow and then a golden bow. It's not the arrows that count, it's the actual bow. But did these guys just get the, Bose headphones? Okay. It would be interesting to play a game or watch a show like this where they'd be like, okay, so, I'm going to get a list of things. This is the things that will make everybody die, and these are the things that won't make people die.
Alright, well, it was...
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Oh no. No. No, 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 no. Wolf-Pierce, what are you doing?
That's the...
What?
Why do you...
I know, please.
I'm
Yes,
sorry.
yes, we've done this
Help
before.
him. Thank
Bluff.
If you're trying to make it easier for me to build up the nerve, it's working. Let me guess.
Oh, do we not know if she's alive or not?
You know about that? Well, you don't... If I backed out now, I'd... Oh, really? That changes things a little. But we're still in debt bondage to that monster. Unless you happen to have 2,000 denarii to pay off both of our debts.
Actually, I do.
Really? Wait. So, I guess you'd want me to work for you then?
I mean, in breaking the cycle, I guess, maybe. Sure, why not?
You'd do that for us? A couple of complete strangers.
If I have to.
It seems today we are both blessed. This did not turn out how I thought. Thank you, friend. I never thought people like you existed. Thank you. I'll go and pay off our debts immediately. I just wish there was some way I could repay you. But I have nothing but the tunic on my back.
Don't worry
I'll
about
go
it.
and take care of things with Malleolus and tell Yulia the good news. Thanks again, friend. I'll never forget what you did for us.
I have to use a golden bow to get, like, more money or something like that. How much do we have? We'll probably go... Oh, let's follow him, I guess. We might see something we didn't see before. Because we... Oh. There's a pathway over here. Oh, this must be the door to that one area, I guess. I thought I saw some glowy bits over there, but my imagination, I guess?
What? How? The newcomer arranged it somehow.
Really? That's incredible. Oh, what a relief. I don't know what to say.
I have to talk to all three of you
You don't
guys
need
because
to
I haven't
say
had a good
anything.
talking. Just
Rest up, get your strength back, and we'll celebrate properly when you're ready.
I will. Thank you, Wolf-Pierce. I will.
Okay, you.
Shalom.
Oh, you're Jewish.
You mean where am I from and all that? Judea, originally. But when I was a child, I moved to Rome with my family. Romanized my name and spent most of my life in the Jewish district of Trans-Tiberim, across the Tiber from the main city. That's where I was when the fires broke out. Everyone was running toward the river and I, listening to my inner contrarian, ran the other way. Every road leading out of Rome was in chaos, full of people with all their belongings in carts and brigands preying on them. Several hours down the Appian Way, I saw another Jewish family being attacked by 3 opportunists. So I picked up a branch from the side of the road and went to defend them. I can only assume they got the better of me because the next thing I knew, I was waking up in a forest, by a river not far from here, with no memory of how I got there. It's strange though because I still had my purse on me. Why would a robber knock me unconscious and throw me in a river, but not take my coins?
Guys, you're dead.
A lot of good it did me. And that family. I sometimes wonder what happened to them.
No, probably did by now. Oh, well,
I
maybe not
don't.
now.
But even if I did,
back in time.
I'm not going anywhere. I have unfinished business. Well, neither of us have a couple of hours to stand around talking about theology, law, and collective punishment, so I guess you're looking for a pithy summary? You remind me of an old story from my people about Hillel the Elder. He was approached by a Gentile and asked to explain the entire Torah while he stood on one foot.
Gentile being non-Jew.
Obliging, he replied, "What is hateful to you, do not do to another. That is the whole Torah. The rest is commentary."
I mean, a lot of the Torah is
Of course.
God being angry at the Jewish
What I
people.
want to know is, what kind of a God sees a young woman abducted and does nothing about it? Not my God. That's for sure.
I mean, have you read the Torah?
Thanks. I just wish there was a way to find out.
I can't say I've read the Torah, but from what I know about, Jewish people and also some non-Jewish people about the Torah, it's God and Jewish people being okay with each other. Jewish people piss off God, God punishes Jewish people, and then maybe a ritual, and then they get back in the good favor of God, wash, rinse, repeat. The most notable one being where they go to Egypt, and they get out of Egypt.
Sentius, I suppose. I'd have to be insane to vote for Malleolus after what he did to me.
Fair enough.
All right, friend. Thanks for the chat.
Okay, where did that one lady go? I need to talk with her while, everybody's not dead. I guess she might be over here? Would she still be living in the same place? Oh yeah, I guess I could talk to that one lady. Oh, door's open? Yo.
Do I need to call Domitian?
Oh. That was this, run? Is he still coming this direction? No, he's going over that way. Bugger. Eh? Oh. Huh. Oh, that shimmering's the water. Okay. So, would she be in here? Yeah. Nope.
And now I make this solemn promise to you, good citizens. Under my leadership, you will finally enjoy.
Did we already piss you off? Okay, yeah, we did. Bugger. You.
Feeling all right?
I'm Lucretia.
Well, actually, I'm sick,
I'm
and my
going to
hand's
be
broken.
straight with you. I'm not a physician. This is Nevia's clinic. I've just been filling in ever since she disappeared.
Now,
I'm
is she the one in the
tired
palace?
and out of my depth and miserable all the time. But I'd rather take this on myself than let one of you lot mess it up.
Ouch.
My husband and I moved to Rome from Caesarea. He embraced the Roman way more than I would have liked and turned into an awful philanderer.
What's
I would
that?
have
Oh,
divorced
bother.
him and demanded the return of my dowry, but I knew he would sooner have me killed than give me my right. So I waited for the right time to take what was mine and disappear. And then the fires came. As he prepared to evacuate our villa, I gathered our most precious belongings, coins and gemstones, and the moment his back was turned,
Sorry, I
ran.
sneezing
I
a
could
lot.
barely see for the smoke.
and the streets were full of people trampling each other. I ran for the river, like everyone else, and leapt in. The next thing I remember, I was waking up on a riverbank, not far from here.
That's why this is a good one for being sick, because it's mostly listening.
It's alright.
And thinking.
Say what you will about this place. At least my fornicating husband will never find me.
Oh, that.
And while there's no shortage of snakes here, at least with the golden rule, they have to try to be discreet about it. Oh, this shrine was in use as a clinic long before any of us arrived here. Kind of strange to set up a clinic in the temple of the god of disease. But the god who inflicts a curse is also the only god who can undo it. So I suppose praying to Apollo for healing kind of makes sense.
Wait, Apollo inflicts curses?
Well, she used to run the clinic. She was a midwife, not a physician. But she was the closest thing we had down here. And she was good too. Until she suddenly lost all interest in us. One day she told me she'd made some profound discovery about the golden statues. This changes everything, she kept saying. But I had no idea what she was talking about.
There's people inside them.
The last time any of us saw her, she was muttering to the statues, like she could talk to them. And then she shut herself in the palace, barred the door from the inside, and nobody's seen her since. She's been gone so long now, we figure she's either dead or up to something so strange that she doesn't want anyone else to know about it.
It's the latter.
But I really wish I could reach her, because that's the only hope I have of solving a troubling problem. A real thorn in the paw situation. One of my patients is suffering from terrible rheumatism. His joints are inflamed and he's in constant pain. I really shouldn't say. He wouldn't like it. And he's a little bit scary. He's become so irritable that the smallest things set him off. And I worry he'll end up losing his temper and lashing out. And you know what that means. I just know Nevia would know how to treat him, assuming she's still alive. But nobody seems to know how to get
I
into
got this
the
piece of
palace.
paper. Does it? Yeah.
You did? That's unexpected. But tell me, what is it? Willowback. I should have known. It was under my nose the whole time. That's very helpful. Thank you. If this works, it should settle Rufius down some. I have some right here. Could you do me a favor and give him some of this? He'll just need to swallow a pinch of it. I'm hoping it will avert disaster.
Who's Rufius? Is he the guy that's worried about the statues? Is that what that looks like? Huh.
Thank you. I'm really glad you arrived when you did.
I'm guessing I get the person I immediately meet to go do all this stuff.
I wish. Some people
Sorry, I have to
here
blow
need
my nose.
proper medical care, not the half-baked, hanging by a thread excuse for treatment I'm giving them. Just don't get sick or injured here. I'll do my best to treat you, but I'm out of my depth and dangerously short on everything you can imagine.
Unfortunately for you, I'm sick and injured.
A city without sin might sound good on paper, but whoever dreamt it up didn't think it through. Maybe it was an attempt to create some kind of utopia. But snakes like Decius will always find loopholes to exploit. And what can we do about it?
Who's that?
Absolutely nothing. In some ways, we are worse off because we can't take the law into our own hands.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh no. Sorry, I don't mean to worry you, but no, that is definitely not normal. There was one other person who claimed she could hear the statues talking to her. But that was Nevia, and she went a little mad.
Only a little.
Well, she used to run the clinic. She was a midwife, not a physician, but she was the closest thing we had down here. And she was good.
I do like games that have like
Until
this
she
spiderweb
suddenly
kind of
lost
thing.
all interest in us. One day she told me she'd made some profound
Where
discovery
talking to one
about
person
the
leads to
golden
other people,
statues.
and
This changes
talking to multiple
everything,
people
she
learns
kept
more about
saying.
one person.
But I had no idea what she was talking about. The last time I saw her, and then she shut us. But I really wish I could reach her, because that's the one of my patients.
We already went through that.
Is big. I just. Thanks. Sure. What do you want to know?
Is she the person that... Yeah.
Do you really want to know? I mean, if somebody poisoned her, then surely they would have broken the golden rule, and so maybe it's best we don't discuss it. Gladly.
You know where she is?
That's a shame. Thanks again.
Oh, so wait, I did it? I mean, I guess the guy said that's... I don't know, somebody told somebody something. Okay, can we see where Yulia is? I mean, I guess we'll do that. I'm glad that they have this, so I don't have to go around the city being like, okay, where the hell is this person? I can just be like, okay. Where is this guy? Oh, I guess there's also that there. It got hella dark in this place. Somehow that little cave light that we can't see got darker.
Well, isn't that an impressive trinket?
Okay, maybe next time. What else? But where'd she be? Oh well. Oop, there we go. There's a person? No.
His brightness was like the light. Rays flashed from his hand.
Talking about religion and stuff. He's just like the people in Texas. Let me recite you the Bible. That's weird. What is number 2? Unless flashlight's number 2. Yoink. Didn't we already ask him about that?
Never have I seen its equal.
Okay.
Hello again, my... I knew this day would come. I do not wish to lie to you, my friend, but even discussing this matter is dangerous. Please, let us leave the live coals safely beneath the ash. Very well, but the magistrate would not look kindly upon this, so please keep it to yourself. For several months now, I have been sneaking out at night to worship the gods of my ancestors in the temple of Demeter. Each day, I leave offerings of food in the hope that we may have a bountiful harvest, and yet the next day when I return, the food is missing. The offering, it is symbolic, you see. It is never eaten. So I ask, who or what is devouring the food in this temple? Stranger still. Once I sat in front of my shop like the 100-eyed Argus until dawn to see if I could spot a thief going in. But do you know what I saw?
Nothing?
Nothing. Nobody entered. And yet when I went to take a look, my offering was gone. It is bizarre, is it not?
Is it a trapdoor or
When
something?
I told my friend Kabash of this at the tavern, he offered to help investigate. He went in, and to my dismay, he was never seen again.
So where's this Greek temple? There's like quite a few of them.
It is the only Greek temple in the city. Head towards the baths, and it is the last building on your right. I do not think you should pursue this, my friend. It would break my heart to be responsible for 2 people disappearing. But you do not strike me as a kind of person to be deterred by such warnings, so just be careful, I beg you.
Okay.
Salve.
Salve. Okay. Is there... Okay. Oh, the baths. I thought it was the poop. We never looked at this place. Huh. Do. hour in time? Jesus! I'm like, oh, we're what, 10 minutes in? No. Now, I guess it's gonna be common that these ones will last a bit longer. Then what would be in here? Is he just exploring? Did he die in a cave-in? Because there's an explanation about why there's monster in that one thing, because I guess it was underneath that other area. But here, not so much. Okay, I can't fall over that way. Whew. Okay, he's alive. Ooh, tablet.
You carry
hey.
the gift of Prometheus in your hand. Welcome, welcome. May I ask your name? It's a sincere pleasure to meet you. Tell me, what brings you all the way down here?
Looking for you, probably.
Ah, Kabash. I know this man. He came through here some weeks ago.
Huh.
I will tell you everything I know, but first, a request. I've been living down here alone for many years, with nobody to talk to but myself. The one thing I long for above all else before I die is a good philosophical argument with somebody astute. I'm hoping that person is you.
I know
Let us
archaeology.
find out with this simple question. Have you deduced the name of the god responsible for the Golden Rule?
Pluto?
Excellent. I see you are indeed quite astute. Very few come to that realization before their time in the sun is over. Now, will you join me in a friendly Socratic dialogue?
Sure.
Wonderful. Then let me begin with a question. Would you say you know the difference between right and wrong? You are an overthinker too. We're the same then. It is probably why I became a philosopher. But if you struggle with right and wrong normally, then down here with the Golden Rule, surely your struggle can only have become more difficult.
Not really.
Well, that's reassuring. And the truth is, you're not alone. You see, out there in the world, being uncertain about right and wrong was acceptable, because our mistakes rarely had consequences. So we would tell lies and bend rules and turn a blind eye and rationalize, and yet still find a way to think of ourselves as good people. But under the Golden Rule, morality matters. The slightest wrongdoing could result in a mass execution. So to navigate this maze, we would have to be certain about the difference between right and wrong. Wouldn't you agree? That is an excellent question.
Yeah.
And it leads directly to my next line of inquiry. So let me ask you this. Is there one system of morality which is always perfectly correct, which you could follow in every situation and always do the right thing?
No. Wait, is there... I would say... I mean, if it's a perfect morality system, then... I guess... let's do that one.
How can that be? Since they all have differences, it follows that in some cases they would offer different conclusions about what is right and wrong. If there is a correct moral code, then wouldn't it follow that only one can be the correct one?
What was that? Yeah, that one's lengthy.
Ah, you know, I think you'd find an ally in Herodotus, a scribe from among my people who lived some 400 years ago. He told the story of a man named Darius, whose curiosity was piqued when he learned that a certain tribe had the practice of eating their dead. He asked some Greeks who burnt their dead, "What would it take for you to eat your dead?" Aghast, they replied, "Nothing." Then he asked the tribe who ate their dead, "What would it take for you to burn your dead?" "Nothing," they replied, equally aghast. From this, Herodotus concluded that custom is king, that right and wrong are merely local ideas which do not survive the journey from one tribe to another. I take it you're in agreement?
Oh, I'm forced to say yes.
Then let me ask you this. If you visited a tribe where they ate each other, copulated with the dead, and drank wine from cups made out of human skulls, would you still maintain that within such a tribe there is nothing wrong with such conduct?
I suppose not. But drinking from the skulls of the dead seems kind of cool.
And that's a credit to you. It is the mark of a civilized person to change their position when presented with a superior argument.
Oh, cool. I want to change my answer. Oh, that means you're even more civilized.
My point is this. I don't think anyone alive truly knows any hard and fast rules about right and wrong.
Unless you're with Jesus.
If there is one thing I have observed about rules, it is that virtuous people do not need them, and evil people will always find a way around them. And so we must accept our limitations, and the sad truth that no human society will ever achieve the utopia for which it strives. In mathematics, we would call it an asymptote, a line that can be approached but never reached. Because the only way to create a utopia is with the ever-present threat of force, such as the Golden Rule. This and no other is the root from which a tyrant springs when he first appears as a protector. And life under tyranny is no utopia at all.
So you're talking about the guy that tells me to find out who done the thing? Sure, why not? That just seems flippant.
I'm glad to hear that. In any case, thank you for humoring an old man. I would be happy to answer your questions.
I think we'll cut this for now, because, like, unlike the last several episodes, we haven't been repeating time since...
I enjoyed our chat, but please,
keep
my presence here a secret, yes?
What happens if we go here? Alright, I will. But, yeah. Gonna cut it short, unlike the previous ones. Anyways, that's gonna be the end of this Let's Play. So comment, comment, say what you like, dislike, tips, tricks, otherwise. If you like my YouTube and would like to see it grow, then please like, subscribe, and check out the videos to help it grow. And please remember to spay and or neuter your animals to help control the pit population. And until next time, I'll say, me, GamerWolfSix, pressing F10, because if you press F9, then it quick loads. And I can't change that cape button. But yeah, playing the Forgotten City. So thanks, and see ya.